What is going on, guys? This is Richie here, back again from the Red Planet Films, bringing you yet another Blu-ray haul video. If you have not seen the previous one, I will leave the link in the description box down below, just in case you guys are curious. I have a lot to talk about here today. Not really, sort of, kind of, a little bit, I guess. Anywho, I think this month in particular, the month of April, I think I managed to, find a couple of pretty good movies. So let's get right into it. I'll start with the first movie that I got of the month. It's not particularly a Blu-ray, but it's still, part of my collection, I guess, if you will. I got this for $9.99 off of eBay, actually, because for some reason I can't find these in stores. But that's Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's right, a 1995 film with Ivan Ooze. This movie has not aged well. I guess just in terms of like the CGI, which is more towards the end. But admittedly so, the practical effects, particularly Ivan Ooze, looks very good. Like, extremely good. The fighting is actually pretty good too. And yeah, I don't know. It brought back a lot of nostalgia, that's for sure. It's probably corny. It's probably a bad movie. But just for nostalgic's sake, I enjoyed it. I have to admit it. I popped this in as soon as I got it in the mail, and I was just like, back in the glory days of VHS. Anywho. So the next film that I got was at Best Buy, I believe, for, I want to say $8.99. I don't remember the price, but I got Point Break with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze. Why have I not had this before? I don't know. I slapped myself for it, but that's okay. I have it now. This movie, if you've never seen it, still holds up today. It is a very good action movie. There's a couple of like cheesy like moments and stuff like that, but it's 90s. It's pure 90s. And this movie's awesome. I haven't seen it in years, but I do remember it very well. I have to pop it in again. I would love to see what it looks like on Blu-ray. Highly recommend it if you've never seen this movie. Stay far away from that remake that they did about 2 years ago. Piece of trash. Saw that one coming from a mile away. Anywho, the next movie that I got, I'm actually surprised I found it in Best Buy. I think I got this for like $9.99 or $9 or $10 at Best Buy. I forget how much. I got this along with another movie, which you'll see in a second. But yeah, I've never really seen it in stores on Blu-ray, but that's Mars Attacks. This movie, when I was a kid, used to scare the piss out of me because the Martians in this film were just disturbing. I don't know, they're very creepy, and then the way that they talk, it just used to rub me the wrong way. This is a Tim Burton film, and Tim Burton does have, or did have a knack for creating some very disturbing imagery in some of his films. This is style, his art style, that Tim Burton look. You know what I'm talking about. It just, even Nightmare Before Christmas, when I was a kid, used to scare me. Like the opening scene when they're singing This Is Halloween. Anywho, I like this movie. It's corny. It's funny. I love it. Definitely happy I picked this one up on Blu-ray. Next movie I got. Why on earth have I not picked it up before? It's beyond me, but I have it now. And that is probably one of my favorite films of all time, The Shining. Stanley Kubrick's The Shining with Jack Nicholson. If you've never seen this movie, we can't be friends. And get off of my channel. And go watch the movie. This is a very good film. It just freaking messes with your mind so much. Stanley Kubrick, that man, I don't know. He was kind of like Hitchcock in the sense that he was very much ahead of his time. Hitchcock, you can watch some of his movies today, and they're still phenomenal. Kubrick, just on a whole nother level. I tried watching A Clockwork Orange one time for a school project. Couldn't finish the movie. It was too much for me, which is saying something because, I don't know, I kind of don't really, I guess I'm desensitized is the word for it. But A Clockwork Orange was just, oof. It was, I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Anywho, this is a great movie. If you've never seen it, why? Definitely glad I finally picked this up for a very decent price. I got this at Best Buy as well for, I think, $9 or $10, along with Mars Attacks and Point Break. Next film on my list, I got at Best Buy for, I believe, $8.99. I haven't seen this movie yet. I'm probably actually going to watch it tonight, as a matter of fact, because I want to see what this movie's about. And that is Fury. I know. Crazy. I haven't seen it, right? The tank movie. The movie directed by David Ayer. And then he went on to direct Suicide Squad. And it's kind of bizarre when you think about it. Suicide Squad was not the best film. And this movie did get quite a bit of positive reviews. Well, not quite a bit. Got a lot of good reviews. So, yeah, definitely excited that I picked this up for, again, another good price. And I can't wait to pop it in and enjoy a movie about 5 guys in a tank. Next movie up is probably one of my favorite movies so far of 2017. Definitely a huge shocker, that's for sure, considering the director's previous work, which has been less than stellar. And I cannot wait to see the follow-up for this movie, and that is Split, with James McAvoy, and I think her name is Anya Taylor-Joy. Let me see if I'm not botching that. Yes, Anya Taylor-Joy, my new wife, my new crush. Anywho's random. M. Night Shyamalan definitely redeemed himself. Of course, we have to wait to see what he comes up with for Glass, coming out, I think. I don't know if it's next year or 2019. I don't remember what the article said. The news broke like a couple days ago, actually. So, definitely a huge surprise. I saw this movie twice. Saw it with my friends, and then I saw it with my parents. I loved it. The second viewing, you notice a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't notice the first time, especially after the twist ending, when it's kind of revealed that it ties into Unbreakable and The Sixth Sense. If you're a movie score guy, just like Chris Stuckman said in his review, you kind of knew when you heard like the score towards the end. Sorry, by the way, if I just spoiled it for you, but oh well. I highly recommend this movie if you haven't seen it. It's very good. This is probably one of, if not James McAvoy's best performances by far. He just blew me away. I think that's another reason why I enjoyed this movie. I love James McAvoy. He seems like a really cool guy. I would love to like hang out with him. And he just killed it. He crushed it. Up next, probably my favorite movie of last year, late last year. A surprise for me, actually, because I'm not really much a fan of the genre that I guess it kind of falls under, even though there really wasn't much of it. But the amount of it that was in it was tolerable, and that is La La Land. I got the Steelbook. This is a Best Buy exclusive. Apparently, it says available from $4.25 to $8.25. So I don't know if that's true. I don't know if they do have a limited run on their Steelbooks. But if that's the case, you have until August to pick up the Steelbook. It was the same price as the regular packaging, which was $20. So I said, you know what? Why would I go with the regular packaging? Which, by the way, looked very nice because it was, you know, that kind of like that iconic pose of Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone when they're dancing and you see like the cityscape of LA with like a purple backdrop, and it was very like holographic and sparkly, and I really wanted that. But this Steelbook, look at it, it's so pretty, it's so cool. And then if I can open this up, the inside here, I'll show you what the regular packaging looks like, that, and you get it inside. So pretty nice. I am very glad that I picked this up. The movie looks phenomenal. I popped it in the same day I bought it. Looks very good on Blu-ray. Highly recommend it. And it has a ton of special features, like a lot. I actually need to watch them, and I want to watch the movie back with the director's commentary, I believe. So, highly recommend it. If you haven't seen this film, watch it. If you're not the biggest fan of musicals, don't worry. They don't, like, shove it down your throat with so many songs. It's only like a handful. And they're very catchy songs, too. Soundtrack is very good. I don't know why my nose itches today, but it does. Anywho, my last couple of movies here, I have 4 left. I got them all at FYE. This film I got for $14.99. I went with my cousin yesterday, and he recommended that I picked up this film. I haven't seen it, but I know of it. I know it's a classic. It's a cult classic, actually. And the packaging on this Blu-ray is really nice. And that is 1979's Phantasm, based on the, The Tall Man? The Epic Tale of the Tall Man. I've heard of it. Never seen it. Don't crucify me for not seeing it. I will definitely get to watching this when I can. And yeah, just look at that. That is so dope. That is such cool packaging. I don't know. I find this really cool. Apparently, it was remastered like from Bad Robot Studios, which J.J. Abrams owns. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, $14.99 at FYE for freaking awesome looking packaging like this. I don't know. You can't beat that, in my opinion. Up next, I got for $6.99 at FYE, and that is the cult classic Donnie Darko with Jake Gyllenhaal. I haven't seen this movie. I was actually gonna wait until they're re-releasing it. I believe it's this year in theaters. Not sure how long, but for its anniversary, I know that. And I wanted to wait until it came out in theaters. I was gonna see it with a friend of mine, but I just have to watch this. I have to. So I'm sorry, Alan, if you're watching this. I've probably already seen the movie by now, but I'll still see it in theaters if you want to. You know, why not? Anywho, up next, this was a surprise hit for me. I didn't like the first film, and I don't know, going into this movie, I wasn't really expecting much. I went with a friend of mine. I was like, hey, do you want to go see this movie and kind of just like make fun of it? He's like, sure, yeah, why not? And that is The Conjuring 2 by, I think, yeah, James Wan directed this film. And, you know, it's Ed and Lorraine Warren back at it again, ghost busting and ghost hunting and all that good stuff. And this is based on the, oh my gosh, it's slipping my mind, but this famous poltergeist case in England rather. Why did I say New England? Ugh. It's my nose. My nose is distracting me. Anywho, yeah, I wasn't expecting much from this, and I really freaking enjoyed this movie. Like, I had a lot of fun with this movie. I didn't like the first one. It felt a little bit overhyped for me, and I didn't really find anything scary or, I don't know. It didn't do anything for me. I found myself enjoying this one far more because I was able to relate to the characters, I guess, and I knew a lot about the story going into the movie beforehand. I'm, like, big into the paranormal and all that stuff, so that these kind of things intrigue me. So I guess that's the reason why, like, I really wanted to check it out. I wanted to see if they kind of did it justice, and I feel like they did, and I don't know. I thought it was a fun movie. If they make a third one, not sure what they'll do it on, but I would be down to see it. Why not? You know, make it a trilogy. And last, but certainly not least, or certainly least, I don't know. Haven't seen it. I got it for a cheap price. It was like $4 at FYE. That is, 2011's remake prequel, The Thing, with Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Who directed this, by the way? I don't know. Directed by Matthias Van I don't know you. Sorry. But the reason why I picked this up, I was actually watching a video on YouTube. Forget the gentleman's name, but he was doing a video on practical effects versus CGI, and then he put a clip from this movie in it, and it looked very, very disturbing. The Thing is one of my favorite films from the 80s. A very good horror movie. John Carpenter's The Thing, and the original is good too, but John Carpenter's The Thing was incredible. The practical effects are freaking amazing. Do they still hold up today? Kind of, I guess. I don't know. Depending on who you are. I still enjoy it. I like it. So, I kind of want to see what this movie's about. You know, how it kind of fits into the whole mythos of The Thing. And I don't know. And I'm interested to see how they handled the creatures and everything. I'm sure it's going to be oversaturated with CGI, like every movie is today. But what are you going to do? Anyways, so that is my Blu-ray haul for the month of April. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like. If you guys are enjoying this kind of series of me just talking about all of the Blu-ray movies, that I picked up for, every month, let me know. Let me know in the comment section down below, all that good stuff. Check the description box. You will see the link to our gaming channel, the Red Planet Gaming. We are, I think, at 475 subscribers. So we have games such as Fallout 4, Doom, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, Dying Light, Resident Evil 7, Grand Theft Auto, Batman, Killing Floor, Call of Duty, Mortal Kombat, Minecraft, Metal Gear, Uncharted, Last of Us, Horizon Zero Dawn, WWE, Star Wars. We have a lot of stuff on that channel. I firmly believe that there is a little bit of everything for everyone. And I'm currently doing a walkthrough for Outlast 2. So if you guys are interested in horror games, make sure to check out my walkthrough for that. Anywho, and then you'll also find our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're wondering what this big, ginormous, lovely thing is behind me, I have my own separate channel, but I just talk about strictly and primarily wrestling because I'm a freaking nerd. So if you guys are into that, I guess I'll drop the link to my personal channel in the description box. So if you want to swing by, say hello, and subscribe, that would be kind of cool. But if not, just let me know in the comment section what you guys thought of this video, of my haul. If there's anything I can improve upon, let me know. Like the video as I made mention, favorite it, share with your friends, wherever. Any little bit of help helps us out. And most importantly, hit that subscribe button so you can know whenever we upload another video, such as a movie review or Blu-ray haul. Or we may even be having something special coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Anywho, that's pretty much it. I'm going to shut my pie hole and probably watch one of these movies right now, and I will catch you guys in the next video, so thank you all so much for tuning in.